Hello everyone and welcome back to Eden Crafters. I'm your host, 2005 Guy Road 2. Okay, sorry for being so late. I've had a couple of growing up nightmares as well as a biological issue that's been going on over the years since my childhood up to current and beyond. Um, It'll be beyond because it doesn't heal and it doesn't go away, and it's really, really painful. Something that only us males get. Some of us, at least some of us males get. I don't know what the technical term is, but I would call it moving balls. And it's basically where a certain genital decides to go up and where it doesn't belong and gets crushed between two bones. And it is extremely painful for us males. Uh, there's something that comes to mind if you want to visualize this. I can't say the exact word because of censorship, YouTube and that would like. And it's not a really pleasant thought when you actually think about it. And I really sympathize to the horses back then. Hope it doesn't happen now. But there is a certain word for something similar that people used to do to horses, and I really sympathize for the horses. Um, Way back when, basically, if you look up this word, you'll probably find it. Just do not try and type it into YouTube, and do not try to type it onto X, because if you type it onto X, censorship, your account will be locked. It's one good way to find out if if freedom of speech is available on a certain platform. Because if your account gets locked, or you get banned or something like that, you know there's no free speech on that platform. Oh, YouTube says no data now. What the hell, YouTube? Okay, just testing. Come on. Okay, now it says excellent connection. Okay, so I don't know how much of that has been missed, but apparently YouTube lost connection, so I don't know if that was intentional or if it was just YouTube being YouTube, but I'd like to apologize again. Sorry for being so late. Apparently, I had a little issue with, well, a biological issue that stems from youth to growing up. It's something that some of us males get. And some people would say it's inconvenient. I would say it's not only inconvenient, it's downright painful. Um, it's something that happens, and if you're really unlucky, it does not heal, does not cure itself. Uh, I would hate to think what kind of methods would be used to stop it from happening. But basically, if you're really unlucky, well, you're a male and you're growing up, starting in the youth all the way up to, let's say, current and beyond, because this is something that's not going to go away from me. But there is a slight medical issue that some males get. It's a biological issue. If you had to compare it to something, something that humans used to do to horses. There is a certain word for it that I will not be completely saying. I'll say it in pieces because of, let's say, censorship. It's a good way to find out if a certain platform is actually squashing free speech. Granted, in the UK, where I reside, free speech is continuously under attack, and you cannot say what you want to say unless you want to go to jail. For me, going to jail would be a death sentence. I can't eat any fruit or veg, period. So if I got sent there, then yeah, I would not survive for longer than 7 days. I'd die of starvation, literally. But if you go down the rabbit hole of trying to find out, um, basically, um, there is a certain problem with genitalia. If you picture a certain genitalia decides to go from, let's say, hanging fruit to crawling up the side of where it's not supposed to be, and then getting crushed by it between two bones. Now, if you're a male, you'll probably be able to figure out what I'm talking about. If you're not, picture this. Back in the old days, I don't know if it still happens now. I hope that it's not happening now, because I really feel sorry for those horses, because it's that painful. But the only comparisons that I can think of is that when back in the day, certain people didn't want horses to reproduce. They would get two bricks, and there is a term called brick with an ed behind it. If you want to type it in into a platform to see if it's got free speech or not, by all means, if you type it into X, at least on my side, if I type it into X, my account automatically gets blocked and banned until I remove that comment. And X might say that it's got free speech and everything like that, but no, it doesn't. It's like a lot of platforms. If you type in certain words, certain names, you get automatically banned. But it's one way to actually see if it's got free speech or not. But picture that in your mind. If you don't know what it is, I would say look it up. Just don't use Google, because tracing and use VPN. Maybe even go through Brave and use Tor. Do it that way. You can still be tracked even with Tor, so watch out. But if you type in that word on a search engine, and make sure that it's on either on a device that you can throw away or something else. Look up that one word, and you'll see what I mean, and just picture that in humans as a natural function. It's painful, very painful, and I went through that earlier. Hence why I'm so late. And the blabbing, of course, made us that little bit later. Now, off camera, I did a little bit of search for some uranium, and we went through almost all of our food packets to find it, because it's just like going through the hot areas. You're constantly being hurt, and I didn't expect it to take so long to find the uranium pockets. I only found one so far, and that's the one that we've got in the thumbnail. So with that said, let's dive straight in. Let's open up our save and find out where it is exactly, and also start making the batteries that we need, as well as making the first vehicle. Okay, so we're currently in a temporary building up and down so that we don't die of oxygen deprivation. And let's have a look at the map. And here we go, one large uranium deposit. There were little bits of uranium all across this mountain, and I was quite literally going zigzag all the way up, and then finally saw something that may have been a deposit, and went to it. As soon as we were close, that's when it registered to say this is where it is, because even though there's osmium deposits here as well, and they're not actually currently shown because I didn't run up to them. For some reason, I wouldn't call it a satellite, but there is a scanner that we can make. these don't these as well as the osmium don't get picked up by the scanner. Just like diamond ore, the large ore deposits, I haven't found diamonds yet, but they also don't get picked up by the scanner. So I'm hoping at some point we can make something that actually picks up where they are, but I haven't actually gotten that far into the game yet. So we do have a couple of things that we can build. Pardon me. Oh yeah, something that we can do for the containers. We can actually make signs and put them up and say this container contains this. At the moment, we still don't know how to make the steel alloy, so we can't actually make the protective buildings, even though they are showing right there. There is something else that we can do in this device here, but we need to find graphite first, and I don't know where the graphite is. We can make coal quite simply. We just mine up some of the trees and replant them. Unfortunately, after replanting, they don't really produce any more wood, so that might be a bug, or it might be by design. I don't know. Then we also have the vehicle down here, which is a steamroller, which allows you to flatten various trains, just like in Techni City. You can basically make you can get a steamroller, basically same developer, and flatten the terrain. Okay, so what our initial plan is to make the batteries. Also make a battery for our character so that we can run longer and mine longer and all the others. And also fly that ship so that we can quite literally fly that ship and then have a look around. Maybe even land in those really nasty trains and maybe find better deposits. But we will have to find out how we make this steel alloy before we actually go into those environments. My guess is it's something to do with the graphite, which we then have to research. Or we just create the batteries and then it unlocks for us, but my guess is we need the graphite. I have a thought as to where it could be. I think the graphite could be on this side. So we'll have to have a little look once we get a vehicle going, or maybe even get the spaceship up and running to have a look over there. It could even be over here close to this mess over here that we've been building. So it's anyone's guess. Now, I suspect that we need a different drill in order to mine uranium. But without getting close enough to do that without getting hurt too much and going through too many food packets, I'm not sure how we go about doing that yet. So let's go back in. It looks like it's nighttime in the game, that's why it's so dark on the map. We'll go back to this location over here because I picked up the uranium that we had stored here and moved it up here already. I also made this area a little bit more greener, as you can see on the map, just so that we've got more oxygen by those resources, and also make the map a little bit more greener as we go along. The idea at some point is to make this entire map as green as possible, so we don't have to worry too much about oxygen. And speaking of which, I've also upgraded our tanks to high tanks. We just have to do the battery next. So we have an additional... Hi Leanne. We have 6 additional uranium ore that we picked up on this mountain while dying at the same time, because we went from 20 food boxes and we're down to 5. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get more uranium from this mountain unless we can do something about our suit, but again, have not reached that far in the game. So we're going to have to run. We don't have to worry about heat, so long as we don't go too far in that direction. I tried, well, with this aerial, it looks like it's not spinning at the moment. Where's that? Surely we've got enough power. Apparently we don't have enough power at the moment, but even when we do, it doesn't pick up those resources. Okay. Actually, while we're here, let's quickly pick up that. Now, I also haven't found this material as a large deposit, so at some point we're going to have to try and find that one as well. But I suspect it's going to be in the heat biomes. I've also been trying to make this as low as possible, so that we can get some piping done in here without it going above ground instead of under it, in order to get some resources going, like the sheet metal. Basically, I had to set up one of these as a temporary solution, so we don't have to worry too much about materials. Also have that little issue again. So we have some copper here, some gears, and some more uranium. We'll take that with us. So we need uranium for the high capacity batteries. So the more that we can get our hands on, the better off for us later. I just don't know how much we needed for those batteries, which could be a problem otherwise. Okay, now we're in the auction environment. We don't really have to worry too much about diving in and out of buildings. At this point, I really wish I made the vehicle, but I wanted to do that with everyone. I have been converting all the materials that we've been making in the previous stream and putting it into, well, getting it ready for this stream. It took an additional hour or two. I just didn't want to bore everyone with that process, because it was a manual process. But we took the materials that we did create on the stream and basically converted those using that initial building. That one's going to be a bit of a problem to pick up. Oh, sorry about the, I hope they're not coming across, but sorry about the stomach growls. Unfortunately, because of my little issue earlier, I have not been able to eat anything. I was going to have something about an hour before the stream, but yeah, I felt miserably on that. Okay, so let's top that one up. Oops. And go in here. Now, one of these should have the uranium in it. There we go. I don't know how much we need, so let's just grab what we have. So if we go to the batteries, we've got the one for ourselves over there, so it's 5 uranium and 5 cells. I have made the 5 cells already, so we don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, I tried one of the other planets that you can start on, and I thought, well, it's got at least 5% water, where this one wasn't actually showing any water, so it can't be that hard. So I'll go in it, and it's there's no ground. You'll see it in the previous stream. And I basically started that one a little bit before the stream, and then I was basically running out of time. So I started the stream while on that planet. It starts with an A. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But if you want a challenge where you've done the basics on this game, I do recommend checking that planet out. It looks a bit weird. It's got low gravity. And it is a bit of a challenge. I haven't flown the water yet, but then again, I only just started about an hour before the previous stream, so it's definitely something worth checking out. Okay, so the other one, it doesn't require any uranium, it just requires a sulfur and a refined cobalt. Thankfully, we should have a container full of the refined cobalt by now. And the sulfur ore is not going to be that much of an issue either. This one's going to be a bit of a problem because we still can't make the graphite rods. I think we still need that one for the vehicle. So we're still going to have to find the graphite. Okay, so we need at least 3 of those, so that's 30 refined cobalt and 15 sulfur ore, and that's for the ship. I don't know how many the vehicle takes, but we'll probably find out later. Well, let's get our own battery going as well. So we need 5 battery cells. I think I already made those yesterday off of camera. Yep, I made 20 of them. So let's get one of those batteries going. Inventory's full. Yes, it won't do that. We've got full inventory. Okay, let's drop off some other stuff. Let's put that one back over here for a moment so that we can pull that one out and put that one in. Nice. Let's also eat. Now we can put this one over here. I don't know if we can use it for anything else later. Hopefully we can. Otherwise it's going to be an item that we'll be deleting later. Let's see, what else do we need? Let's put those ones, top that up. Top that one up. There's nothing that we can top up that gives us some space in our inventory by the look of it. I guess we could grab this one. Now we can put that one away. So what I've done so far is I've made some additional gear assemblies, made the hydraulic pistons, made some wheels. We have the refined cobalt now. That can go back in there now. So we need some sulfur. We needed 30 of those and 15 of those. So we need to make one more space. Let's put that one in there for the moment. Okay, so we need 3 of these batteries. Let's hope that they stack. Nope, they don't stack. Oh, what's that one? Okay. What's that? Nuclear energy cell. Refined uranium and circuit boards. Well, once we get the uranium mine going, then we'll be able to do that. Okay, so Let's put that one in there. Let's plant that one so we can get it out of our inventory. Oh! Oh crap, now we're stuck. Okay. Oh, damn it, now we'll fall into this one next. That's the problem with leaving holes all over the place. That's why I tried to fill up all the holes before the stream end, after the stream. But looks like I still missed a couple. Okay, so we need one more space. I'm just going to temporarily dump that one over there. Okay, battery. Battery. Now we can dump those ones into our aircraft. Okay, so question remains, what do we need for the vehicle? Okay, the vehicle doesn't actually require the other bits. Nice. And we can also make a ship platform with 10 cables. I wonder how big that thing is. 10 cables. Oh, there we go. Where in the spaghetti junction do we want to put it? Probably way over here. That way. We've got a little gap over here. Let's see how big that thing is. That's not very big. I think it's just a piece of it because the ship is definitely bigger. So maybe at some other point we'll go about making that, because we'll have to attach them all to each other. I think we probably have more space down the back end of it, and we'll definitely need more materials. We can't get through that, and I'm stuck again. Happens quite a lot. This should be alright for it. So let's go over here. We start about here. It's still going to be quite close to that. Okay. 2. Okay, so we'll have to have it. Oh, we're getting too close to that deposit. We might have to pull this one up and then basically go 3 by 4. We'll grab all these sulfur ores and stuff so that we don't lose them. We'll wind up going over that pipe, but that should be right. Oh, don't put my nose. Sorry, got a problem with the itchy nose again. It's a problem sometimes. Okay. Any more ores? Yep, copper, iron, quartz. There we go. That should be more than enough for the moment. So a little bit more here. And we definitely don't want to lose that copper deposit, so it should be fine here. Unfortunately, it's not pollen. I think it's dust. I have a similar issue with dust as people have with pollen. And my room is very dusty. It's quite the nightmare, unfortunately for me. Okay, let's see, we can also do the vehicle, so we'll have those. What else can we drop in? We'll have those. And what else did we need? Oh yeah, one controller. Controller. I made 20 of those. There we go. Let's make it out of spaghetti junction, so we don't have to worry too much about that lot. Granted, we'll have to, let's say, put it on this side. There we go. I don't think it's going to help us with the heat. I don't think it's going to protect us from the heat, but we'll find out later. Just going to dump the bits off that we don't need. Okay, there's that one. Wheels. Let's grab that one. What else? Oh, sorry, my eyes are a problem too. What else do we have? Oh yeah, controllers. Okay, so additionally, what do we want to take with us for the ship? I think it's going to be the circuit boards. I'll top those up. Okay. Also greenery, don't we? Yeah. But we will grab those straight out of the dome. Oh, yeah. We don't have any more of this stuff on us. That one, and we had some fats over here. There we go. We'll grab another one of those. And plate. We'll just top up the plate. Ooh, let's throw another set that I could do with a top up. And filters and electronics. Glass. Electronics. And filters. Okay, everything's now topped up. We'll get some organics when we're back at the initial location. I don't know if it would be a great idea using the vehicle to get back. I don't know how it'd be. Let's have that one. No energy. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to make 3 additional energy cells. And it looks like the 3 only lasts for 10 minutes. That's not good. So we're going to have to make some more. Okay, so flatten is left click, smooth is right click, and scale is... It's basically the same as Technicity. We're stuck in a rock. Okay, this should do for a moment. Let's get out of this thing. I wonder how we go about charging the batteries, if they can be charged even. Or do you just get out and it recharges over time? No, doesn't appear to be. So that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to take batteries with us as well. We're going to have to make a lot of batteries. So we'll have to set up an automated system just to make the batteries as well. Oh my god. Okay, so refined cobalt, that's this one over here. And then sulfur, which is way down the bottom. Is there another sulfur deposit up here? No, there's one over there. That's cobalt over there, so we could make another refining system over there in the hot area, and then have that come down to a slightly cooler area, and do it that way. Might be a better option. It's nowhere even close to night time yet. Great. So we're going to need more refined cobalt. Let's take a couple. And we also have sulfur back over here. We'll just make a couple manually. Oh, that's interesting. I used all of those. Okay. Oh, let's grab sulfur. Put that one in there for the moment. More sulfur and those. Okay. Gonna need 3 gaps. Again. I think I'm going to have to make some more storage. Oh, we can now make some stairs and a ship recall station. Ooh, that might be interesting. One more controller. We'll do that in a bit. Let's make another... build. Oh, okay. Move that one. Okay. Let's make another one of slightly smaller ones because I put the grass away. Okay. Let's put these in here for the moment, just so that we've got the space. And make the batteries. Okay. Sorry, just need to have a sip of drink. Oops. Okay. So let's dump these ones in the car and then we'll make a couple more. If I can remember where I parked. Okay. Okay. Let's make an additional 4. Hopefully that should keep us going for a little while. guess as if we go for the uranium cells, they will last longer. But we need to get refined uranium going for that lot. And I suspect that we need to make a drill that uses the osmium drill for that. But we don't have a design for that one yet. So we're going to have to look for some graphene. And then we can research that, and hopefully we'll get new recipes. We have 30 coal already because I converted some of the wood that we're getting from the trees that are popping up everywhere into coal. We just have to find that graphene. So that's going to be our next task. So let's put these batteries in the vehicle, and then we'll grab some resources to take with us. Let's put a couple in here. Don't actually have any of those being made automatically, so you might have to do that too at some point. But we do have all the others. Actually, let's take 2 of those out. Let's do 2 of those and 1 of those. We'll have to do the same with motors as well, of course. Let's grab 1 of those and 1 stack of motors. Okay, that should keep us going for a little while. We'll just get some more resources from over here, because then we could do the same or something similar with the aircraft. Though I suspect it wants us to actually use that type of concrete. So let's use the bits that we've stored in here first. We'll definitely grab the organics. Actually, let's grab an additional batch. Grab these. Oh, shut up, stomach. Okay, glass. I really hope that's not coming across the microphone. Okay, so that's that one. Let's just top that stack up. Grab some of these. Motors. What else? These ones. Oh boy, that really is noisy on this side. Freaking guts. They just won't shut up. Okay, anything else? Filters. 1 additional set of filters. And the antennas. What do we need to make those? Quartz and copper plate. There. Okay. Okay. Do we have more copper plates in here that we can utilise a little bit? Okay. Let's get some more bits and pieces. So rods and copper plate. Was the copper plate this side? Yes, it was. Rods. We'll get an additional 10. It sounds like birds. Oh boy. Okay. Where is it? I guess it probably does sound like a what's it called? Oh, flying rats, pigeon. after a fashion. Okay. Yeah, more rods. Okay, that should be what I normally keep with us. Okay, let's take the vehicle back. Now what we could do is we could actually flatten the area en route. Let's see, flatten left click. Okay, much better. Looks like we just went up. Oop, no, down a bit. Okay, so even though flatten it, is that by any chance a, yeah it is, oh that's, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's unhidden one of the pipes. Let's just go that way. And we can't go through that way. How about going uphill? Ooh, no problem going uphill. Ooh, sounds like it went into high gear and then slowed down a bit. Ooh. I wonder if we can even make it over there within 8 minutes. Really do need to make those roads. Can we go? Oh, yep, we can skip that. 3. As we can just go over the top of that lot. And we're back at the initial base. We're stuck in a rock. After all the things that we've gone over, we just can't get over those initial small rocks. Well, that's funny. Okay, so let's eat. Okay, oops. I wanted to open up the inventory. Okay, so we'll put 2 of those in, we'll put 1 of those in, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, that one. Oh, I didn't bring any additional gears with us, didn't top those up. Okay, in case, that one over there, that one, 2 of those. We'll have a couple of those as well, and then we'll fill up the rest with batteries and a set of gears. We should have some gears up here. Let's see, that's the rubber. Now, which one was gears? There we go, gears. That way, if we do land somewhere completely different, we'll have plenty of materials. Hopefully we'll find some copper over there too. Okay, there's a couple of that. Wait a minute. Don't tell me I've got... Oh, that's a big one, that's why. Yep. I was about to say, I did slightly different here than I did at the other location. That one's silicon, and that one's... Okay. So, yeah, we don't have the motors being made here. We'd have to go all the way back over there. But we should be able to do that with the aircraft. So we don't have to take the vehicle with us anymore. Okay. Hit E again. Okay, so we've got plenty of battery cells for the moment, so let's grab those. And I've hopped in again. Okay. Now the question is, does that automatically deplete when we're in it, like we are in here? Or is it only when we're driving or flying, actually? Okay, looks like it's only when we're driving or flying. So that's interesting. Okay, E. Okay, tab. Okay, so we've got 2 additional batteries. Might pay to pick up some additional stuff. Okay, how hard was it to fly this thing again? I forgot. So accelerate, left, right, down. Doesn't say up. Okay, I think it's, yeah, just space. Oop. There's that issue that we had over there. Okay. Oh boy. And the rest of our building was over here. Okay. It flies a bit wonky. Okay, that's the platform that we're making. Ooh. But I don't think it's quite big enough yet, after all. Well, I was pretty sure it wasn't going to be big enough, although, then again, let's just try and turn it around. Like I said, it's a bit funky at the moment, this one. But it looks like two pieces, and you're alright. Nice. I was contemplating making it way bigger than this. But if we just make it 2 and then going that way, then we'll probably be alright. Then we can also put the controller on each one. Nice. So definitely going to make those platforms. So let's top up on supplies in here. We're going to have to wind up with the additional batteries anyway. So we need a lot more metal. I think we'll just use whatever's in here and then just top up on metal and concrete. That might be a better way of dealing with it. So let's do that. So you want more metal and concrete or cement. Now, it's not going to be the right one for the hot biomes and stuff, but we could fly close to them, or we could fly into them and find out what's in there. The only problem is I don't think we'll be able to find the additional materials unless we go into the hot biome and look for graphene there. That might be that might be a thought. Also, actually, while we're here, computer and controller. So if we put those on the corners there, did we put the computers in here? We didn't put the computers in there, so we would have forgone computers. That could have been a problem. Okay, so let's go to computer and controllers. I don't think we've got computer set on an automatic belt yet. It was something I was working on and just ran out of time. But let's grab that one. And computers, did I drop them in this one? No. Where did I drop them? Can't have used up all the computers anyway, could we? Did I put them in here? No. Damn it, I know I've made 20 computers. Where the hell did they disappear to? Okay, what do we need for the computers again? Circuit boards and cables. Weird, I know we made the computers. At least I know that I made them off camera. Circuit boards and cables. Strange. I'm going nuts. That's probably what it is. Computers were that one? No. I think it was that one over there. There we go. Computers. Let's put the organics in here temporarily. Same with those. Next up, quite a few cables, which are over here. Okay, so it's going to take a little while to do that, and once again I completely forgot to put music on, didn't I? Okay, so we're going to have a bit of a longer stream than usual because my playlist, even though it's the same one that we're continuously playing at the moment until I make a new one, it's roughly about 2 hours long. Okay, it just gives us some additional audio in the background. Okay, let's grab some more. Okay. Wonder where I dropped those off. Yeah, it's nice and relaxing. I'm also on good terms with Lobo. Lobo Loco, which is the artist behind this music. Okay, so we want that one. We've got the computers now. What else did we need? Grab these motors, batteries, glass, and I think we already dropped the glass off, didn't we? They're organics. So I think it's just the metal now, which is these two. Hopefully we've got enough of these for a little while. Okay, that should do for the moment. We'll pick up some additional bits and pieces after we put the controller down. Then again, we could always take the controller with us. Okay, so 0. So we can use that to cool the ship. Nice. Just out of interest, what did we need for that platform again? More cables. I want to take some cables with us. Might be an idea over those rotors. Get some moving walkways going later in different locations. I've got some ideas for those. Just to make life easier when we're going back and forth between locations. Cables. Okay. It's not many, but it will do in a pinch. Okay, so if we go over here, it might be easier. Although we do need to have a good look around over there. But ideally, we want to have the car when we're flattening areas, so that we can get a road going. Okay. Ooh, we need to eat. Okay, here we go. So, could have a little bit of a peek over here, of course. The only problem is, I think we're going to have LED problems where we can't see everything. Okay, if we go slow then we can see everything, but if we go fast then we can't. So any deposits that we might be able to find. Ooh, there's lots of books and stuff here. What's that lot? Looks like that's iron and cobalt and osmium. And there's a copper deposit over there, I think. High temperature. Which one is it? It's sulfur. Ouch. At least the spaceship protects us from the heat. Okay. Oh, no, I did the same. I did an oopsie. Okay. I wonder, can the ship actually go in the water area? Yes. No, it just lands on the water. That's no good. Okay, there's copper. I had to guess probably on the mountain hot area. Ouch. Oop, train tower over there. Okay, what else do we have up here? That's one I don't recognise. What the heck is that? Oh, oh no, that's not good. Okay, I think that might be the phosphorus. Ouch. What temperature? Oh, ruby deposit. That's new. I wonder what we do with that. Oh, at least we've got that on the map now. I think that's gold over there. Let's quickly have a peek. Yep, gold and cobalt. Well, now we know where those ones are, but we're going to have the hot one. Well, I do it on occasion on other games. For example, when I was still testing Star's End, I had to take the ship into the water, at least when the water was still working properly, and it was fine. But when I took the ship into the water in the current condition of the game, there are no textures, so you don't know if you're in the planet, underneath the planet, or if you're actually in the water. And it can be a bit of a nightmare. But it's always something worth testing, especially in early access, because you know where the limits are once you've actually done it. But yeah, it's not like you can go back to a previous save on this game. But it's always worth having a little look at it. Oop, that is a problem. Okay. Yeah, I really don't like E being the key. It's too close to the controls. Okay, let's have a little look at the top of the mountain. Problem is trying to keep the speed down so that the resources spawn in. Okay, only one of them. I was hoping that we'd find some more, but it would be in the most inconvenient location possible, wouldn't it? Okay, so what's on the next one? Slightly harder to get to unless you make a road to it. Okay, it looks like copper down there. It's me trying to slow down, and the ship just keeps going down instead because of how the controls are set up. Okay, so we've got some osmium, an osmium deposit on this one. Yes, it looks like one. Let's quickly check. Yep. Ouch. Okay, don't really see anything else. It's like there's a cave entrance over there. Nice. Let's have a little peek at it. Who knows, we might find some more diamond. Let's have the ship as close to that entrance as possible. Oh, that's not good. There we go. This is going to hurt the character. Ooh, uranium and rubies. Sweet. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Okay. It's not meant for the heat, but it will still protect us regardless. Okay. Let's put in a storage. Oh, no glass. Glass. Build that one. Okay. Hot. And some uranium. Very nice. Ruby. I wonder if that actually unlocked anything when we picked it up initially. Diamonds. Yep, that was going to happen. I'll take one just in case. Let's grab the uranium while we're here. Damn it, inventory's full. Okay. Oop, that's not the one that we dropped. That's the one that we dropped. Over there. Oh. Where were we? Don't tell me it dropped through the planet. That's what it's starting to look like. Was there an E there? Damn it, I don't see it now. Oh, looks like we lost one. Okay, so we'll grab these. What to sacrifice? I guess we can sacrifice some plate. One of those. We could always come back for it later. Oop, let's heal. Definitely might have to go back for food. Shit. Okay. Oh, actually. Let's drop off the spent battery. So if we temporarily drop that one in there. I can take that one with us. I wonder what else we'll find that way. Okay. So far we found one large ruby deposit. I wonder what else we'll find in the even hotter area. We still need to find the graphite, so I suspect we'll probably find it over there. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's put a marker on the map so we know which direction we're heading. Over there. Go a little bit slow so we can try and find some additional resources. It's like little bits, but no actual large deposits. That's going to be a bit problematic if you do set up shop over here. This is a case of it slowing down even further and going very close to it. Okay, I think that's more osmium. Yeah, that looks more like more osmium. Though, is it? Ooh. Let's double check. Yeah, more osmium. There's some deposits over here. Looks like a couple of copper, some basalt, I think, some gold. Actually, that looks a little bit different. Oh, graphene, nice. Can this thing mine it? difficult. Looks like the sun's going down, so we might be in luck. Nice. We're getting some graphene. Okay, in that case, let's put down a temporary structure. Let's go in there so the heat doesn't bother us. Okay, so probably move the ship ever so slightly. Here should be fine. Hopefully that's now off. Okay, so any iron, we've got copper, we've got sulfur, or copper, no iron to speak of by the look of it. So that could be our downfall in this location. Got gold. Oop, iron over there. Sweet. Got lots of resources right here. Nice. It's going to take a while to convert this into a suitable location for us to build, but we can definitely get some parts going at least. What are we missing? Circuit boards. Circuit boards. That's probably going to be the issue straight away. Okay, so 7. We'll have that going that way, and then that one. Okay, that's all lined up now. So for that device we need 30 graphene and 30 carbon, I think it was, wasn't it? Okay. So let's grab a container. Let's put the first batch in here. Unfortunately, there's nothing that we can actually do about the heat yet. Hopefully we can make a different suit later. Okay, so what can we turn the carbon into? We can't actually turn the carbon into anything using that. Oh well, let's just grab that. Okay. So we've got some carbon to take with us. Let's put in some storage. So we've got some basic storage there now. Let's also put in a rotor. That's right, not a rotor. Oh, wrong one. Of course, this is problematic location to build. Okay, so we need 2 sensor arrays if we want to use that one here. I don't think I want to go down that route of making that at the moment. Okay, that's the one I was looking for. We need antennas. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, we can make the landing platform. It's a bit costly on the materials, but we can definitely make a landing platform already. We might as well make it close. Oops. Come on. Close to the building. Okay, what are we missing? Iron beams and more cables. Okay. So let's see. We want a basic one of those. We need 2 iron ore. 2 iron ore. Are we going to find any iron ore? I know. I don't know if we will. Let's see, there was an iron deposit up here. Well, before it gets too hot for us again. That one. Okay, that'll do. No, it was down. There we go, that's that one. Okay, now we're going to need some copper. Let's put these in here out of the way. Do the same with these temporarily. Same with the carbon actually. Okay, bringing water over here is going to be a pain on the backside. Let's put the carbon that we've currently, that's right, not the carbon, the organics that we currently have in there. Okay, so we're going to need some copper as well. That's gold. Where did I see the copper? Right here. Okay. We've got the big one up. We might as well do that one. Not too close. No, it's fine. Okay, 7. Where is it? Oh, that it's on the peak. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit. Oh, and here comes the heat. Container. Okay, I think what we can do is just do this temporary measure. We're missing iron beams. It's a good thing that's I try to plan ahead for as much as we can. Okay, let's quickly eat something. Where is... Keep getting disorientated because we don't drop out where we go in, and it's getting too hot for us already. I don't know if that's too close. Oh, I think that's a little bit close, but looks like we might be right. Okay, so this one we want to turn into those. Anything that's left over, once this one's full, it goes straight into that one. There we go. Okay, so now we've got the copper wire that we need to make that platform. What else do we need for it? Gold. More iron beams and cement. Okay. Iron beams, it's going to be such a pain in the backside. I'm surprised everything's currently working without any additional power. We don't actually have that much power up. Oh, and again, let's get rid of that one temporarily. Let's get some more power going. And we're out of iron rods. Iron rods. Yep, iron's going to be the bane of our existence right now. It's not going to be all that neat, but we'll have to make do for the moment. Okay. Iron plate. It's always iron, 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 iron. Okay. Cement as well. Do we drop any iron off in here? Only these. In that case. We'll just do that. Oops. Forgot it doesn't stack. I'll queue up. There we go. Like I said, not very much, but it will help in a pinch. Okay, 4. Okay, so that should be making iron. I'll do that one again. Planning ahead. Oh, that's way too close. Okay, considering the sun's up, it's not... never mind, I spoke too soon. It's starting to get there. I was about to say, not too hot. Okay. So, let's go the way that we were doing it earlier. Straight into one of these. Okay, so that's going down into there. And we want one of these. Don't want it to go too far. I want that to go that way a little bit more, so we've got more space. So we could have that going this way. Into that one. Okay, make the plate that we need. Okay. And that one for the iron plate currently. Oh, it's getting too hot. And okay. Okay, so that's all the iron plate. Later on we'll have another one going elsewhere for the other bits. Okay. Very low on the iron again. Okay, we don't have any filters going yet because it's going to take a lot of iron to get that water across. We're going to have to get a mine going so that we make cement automatically. But yeah, we are starting to make some progress now. I guess what we could do is we can drop all this stuff over here, off over here. So all we do later on is just to grab some more supplies from initial base and bring them over here. So yeah, graphite, definitely one over here, but I suspect that there is another one over there. Okay, that way. Actually, let's put that one, keep that one in there. Let's move. Where was I putting it all? Okay, let's put these in here for the moment. We'll just head back to initial base and pick up the bits and pieces that we don't really have. We'll keep those currently. Let's put up a scanner up here. Filters, glass. Okay. Okay, do we have enough plates at the moment? Okay, let's just keep us going for a little bit. Actually, before I do that, try and prevent our character from getting too hot. Okay, build platform. We've only got enough one piece, but we don't have. Actually, we could definitely do that. We just need some more copper cables and if we put that one down, where is it? We're gonna need one of these, so gears and cables. Gears, cables. Okay, let's put one of those over here. Let's get the glass as well. We might as well get rid of that one and put in that one. And get some windows in so we can actually see the aircraft once we've parked it. At least a portion of it. We can also put in, I know we're going to need silicon. I don't remember seeing any silicon out there. We don't have any in there. So we can't actually put the boxes in to make food yet. We do have the additional organics here if we absolutely have to, but we've got enough for the moment. Okay. Ouch. Okay, we don't have much in the way of iron ore in there at the moment, and have a little bit of iron ingots in there. Okay, let's get a couple more of those going. Okay, next up, we need to find a rock. There's, no, that's not a rock. Rock. Any rocks in? Damn it. There's everything here except for large. Ooh, okay, that really hurt. There's one. Okay. Damn it. Come on, place it. Okay. Oh. Nope, that's too close. With high ground. There we go. Okay, so we should get some cement in that way. Okay, just need to quickly drink. Yeah, this game can get addictive in certain ways. Okay, so in a couple of minutes we'll have a little bit more cement. Keep almost saying concrete. It's actually cement. Why they don't just say concrete too? Because we're making concrete out of it. But never mind. Let's see, the next one is we're gonna have to do some more iron into the rods, and then from the rods into all the other bits. Let's see, we're gonna need to make one of these. We're going to have to utilize the rotors. I just hope that we have enough of these ones to do everything, because we're going to be making a couple of these next up. Okay. Of course I would do that, wouldn't I? Okay, let's get some concrete blocks. So I'm not particularly keen on everything overlapping like that. Oops. Ouch. So that's the cement already. Okay, so we're going that way. Of course, we need a little bit more cement. Wrong way around. Okay. So we're going. Which way around are we going? We're going that way. Okay, food's getting a bit short. Okay, that should do. 6. That way, and then into rods. Okay, so that one's plate. That one's going to be rods. How are we going to do that? Or actually, where are we going to do that? Cube. Storage. Is that too much on the P and too close? The answer is yes. No, that should be right. We're gradually running out of food, unfortunately for us. Okay. Sorry, not copper. Oops. Let's quickly head in here for a moment. So we need to. Right, wrong menu for that. Okay, next one that we want is this one here. Gradually running out of food because of this freaking heat. Okay, so that's going through. Okay. That should. No! It's off again. Okay, that should be right. Okay. Now we're going from this one into that one. So that's the plate. And then from this one into this one. And what we can do is on the top, we'll have one of these. Hopefully that lines up. It looks like it does. From that one into that one. Okay, let's get to where it's a little bit safer for us for a moment. Phew. What the rigmarole. Definitely need to bring more food with us next time. Okay. Oh, nothing's shipped that way. Okay, I was just going to fill up the ship from here a little bit with the additional materials that we've been picking up. Okay, also dropped off the graphene, didn't we? Yep. Okay. Notice that we can access everything from so far away. Okay. So we'll take this lot back to the current base in the clustered area down here, because that's where we've got the vast majority of our production facilities at the moment. Wonder how many beams I've done now. Nice, we've got 20 at least. So what else do we need? I think it's just concrete. Where was the concrete? That one. No. A bit further up. There we go. Okay, looks like the temperature's going down already, so that's nice. Damn it. Okay, we just ran out of course it was those. Now if we place this one over here, is that going to be too close? I think it is, yeah, damn. Might have to pull these ones back up and then just move it ever so slightly back. Okay, it looks like we don't get the cables back. Right. If I do that, is that going to be too close again? That looks like it should be alright. Yeah, that should give us plenty of breathing room over there. Go back up there. Okay. Nice, we've got another 20. Let's grab some more concrete. What's spent? Gonna need more plate. Unfortunately, it's going to take us a while before we have plate again. Oh no, never mind, we still have some plate. Okay, next up, cables again. Don't want to lose that gold. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we can put that controller in. And we might as well have that over here. Let's see what it does actually. Ooh, okay, it puts it right here. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to get some more of this asphalt or concrete going. So that it's nice and lined up, but apparently just puts it on those first couple of blocks. So if we had multiple ships, we could definitely do that. You can play this game in a multiplayer, but I don't know if we get multiple ships if we do that. Might be something worth testing at some point. Because then you could actually, in theory, have multiple recall points, and then just have everyone parked next to each other. Okay, might have to pull it out this way a bit further anyway. Ooh, there's a under texture issue. A lot of games don't actually have any textures underneath where it's blocked, and yeah, that's problematic. Okay, let's grab another block. We need way more cement than what we currently have. You're welcome. Okay, let's oops. Because now we'll do that again. That way we can hide that little issue. Option. I forgot this area does not have any option yet. Okay, it's already starting to look a little bit better. Alright, cement again. It's always a cement problem when trying to make things look better. Okay, so next up, let's just make a walkway, stairway. There we go. And hold down the left mouse button and then we get these options. Sometimes these work and sometimes they don't, so it's a bit hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes they actually stick, so there's a slight issue with those. There we go, and then we have got a nice little walkway. Good. Wrong button. There we go. So now we've got a nice little landing platform with this little base. Let's get a radar on it, even though it won't pick up any of the slightly larger materials, like osmium. Oops. There we go. You can definitely see that. Ooh, there is a quartz deposit very close by. Nice. Oops. Okay. So let's drop off the bits that we don't currently need. And drop off these for the moment. And we'll come back with some more supplies. We'll keep the antennas on us. Those ones. Okay. I think it might be a better idea just to pick up some more stuff from the normal area. We'll keep those ones on us because we're making those down there anyway, and while we're out, that should just fill up nicely by itself. Okay, so let's take all these rubies that we have in the ship, as well as uranium ore. Oop. Okay, that looked a bit weird there for a moment. And go to our other base over here. So let's put a marker on the map so we can find it easily. I think the landing platform was over there. And away we go. No, I can't control the angle. God damn it. Okay. Where is it? There's the landing platform. Oop. And we can't go backwards. Oh, close enough. We can accidentally fall in the hole. Okay. And we can't get out of it. Okay. So what I was about to say is we can just hit E on that and the ship will park itself. Okay. Let's grab the materials. Wait a minute. Battery actually did fill itself up. Nice. That's of course because we've got windmills here. Okay. I wonder, maybe there wasn't enough power close to the vehicle last time. The car. Okay. Let's see what we can do with these rubies and stuff. We're going to need the coal. So let's drop off some materials in here for the moment. Out of the way. I drop that in a convenient location. There we go. There's the coal. Okay, let's drop that in there. Okay. So, yep, we've got everything that we needed for that one. So let's analyze away and see what that unlocks for us. Maybe now we can make steel. Okay, conveyor version 2, carbon refiner, cooling module. Cooling module is going to help quite a bit. Rover, okay. That's interesting. We've got another car that we can make. I wonder if that's going to help with hot environments. Nope, it's open. Uses carbon fiber. Okay. How do we go about making carbon fiber? Conveyor 2 transports items up to 120 per minute. That one's 60. Okay, well the 60 one's fine even still. This one requires carbon fiber, so I'm not so sure about that. Okay, so for this one we're going to need basin salt, rotors and filters. Basin salt, luckily enough we've got quite a bit of that now. Just out of interest, what do we need on this one? Gold and gold ingots. I think that can be arranged. Let's drop in these ones for a moment. Oops. Don't know how much basin salt we're going to need. Let's drop those ones in there. That way we can get rid of some more stuff. Damn it, I forgot what it was. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, cooling module. Advanced filters. We can't make that at the moment. AI chip. Okay, so AI chip requires ruby ore. Nice. So we can do that straight away because we already found the ruby ore. Not sure about the graphite rods yet. Let's see. Can we make the graphite rods in here yet? No, it's not in this one. Might be problematic. So don't know how we do that yet. Okay, so the two sensors are expensive. Gold wire. Gold wire, rubber bands. Okay, we could definitely do that though. Circuit boards. Rubber bands and oh damn it, I forgot. My memory's terrible. Rubber bands, osmium ore, gold wire, osmium ore, gold wire. Which one of these was osmium ore again? Oh, that's computers, okay. Didn't have to make this manually, I forgot we were doing them. That can go in there for the moment. Might as well put that in there temporarily too. Osmium ore, we need gold and gold wire. Which of these was doing gold wire? There. Actually, isn't that dropping gold off into a box? Yep. Okay, gold wire was going into this one. Oop, I went too far back. Damn it. Okay. Oh, that's just gold ore, that one. Okay. So we want 2 of these. AI chip, 1 AI chip and 2 rubber. Okay, how much gold do we need? 60. Okay, we'll have to do that in a moment. So we just need 2 rubber. I think we'll just get a stack of rubber. Okay, which one was doing it? This one. There we go, 1 stack of rubber. This is where the idea of automatic walkways would definitely come in handy. Okay, let's temporarily put that one in there. Okay, AI chip. I don't know if using up all the rubies would be an idea, so let's just do 10. Okay, so let's put the additional rubies in that one for the moment. So we need gold ore. There we go. 60 gold ore. Ooh, health is issue. Okay. Let's grab some more food. So glad I put that up. Don't have to muck about anymore. Okay. So on that one, we'll do the gold. Hate to think what it wants when we get to the rubies. Auto, what do we unlock now? Alloy forge, bulldozer. I thought we already had a bulldozer. Vehicle, ooh, nice, and a hangar. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we're aiming to build this one first. Now we can do that one as well. Plated connectors, insulated layers. We're already making the layers, but we're not making the plated connectors yet. So we'll do that in a moment. We'll have to do those manually for at least a little while. Let's see. I was hoping to unlock the steel alloy by now. Okay, so we've got a steamroller and then a bulldozer. Okay. Vehicle hangar. So again, it's going to need steel alloy, which we can't currently make. Same with that one. Okay, so hopefully with this new forge we can make the steel alloy. So what we need for it, anyone's guess at the moment, also requires a lot of power. It'd be nice if we could get something better in the fuel generation department. For power generation, maybe a nuclear plant, that would be nice. Okay, so we need 6 filters, 4 rotors. I wonder if it requires water. Let's have a little look at the design of it. Of course it does, it requires water. Okay, and how about this one? Well, it's got 2 in. Oh, again, yep, requires water. Okay, in that case we might put this type of production facility all the way down at the other side of the landing pad. Because it's going to be a nightmare. Okay, so filters, 10 connectors, need gold and copper ingots. Okay, gold and copper ingots. Copper ingots. That'll be over there. Copper ingots. We might as well make a couple of them. Okay, gold ingots. This one here. We'll dump the osmium in there. Okay, so we can make 30. And while that's doing that, I will have a quick sip of drink. Yeah, I think in the next build I'm going to do all the piping underground, just so that it's not so much of a mess. It would be nice if we could get some of the conveyors to work properly underground without too many issues. But we're going to need an awful lot of cement if we do that. Okay. So let's do it again, so that we've got plenty of those. just like having round numbers to start with. So 20 of these, oh sorry, 60 of those and 60 of those. Might be overkill, but we have no idea how much of that stuff we're going to need. It's always better to have too much of something than never enough. And seeing that we're going to have to make more of those sensors, we're going to have to make those automatic as well. Same with these, because we need these ones to make the sensors. Okay. So we can drop those ones in there now. Okay, don't know if we need any additional copper wire, but we'll leave that one in there for the moment. Next up, what are we short on? Those. Okay, so we need motors. What else? Not completely sure at the moment. Okay. So, oh yeah, filters and installation layers. Okay, filters. That one, I think. Yep. Okay, installation layers. I think I was. Yep, there they are. Okay, so we've got everything for that one now, and we've got everything for that one. That's what we needed the gold wire for. Okay. Let's get one additional set of those and put that one up. Motors as well, let's just hook the motors up. Okay, let's take all of these over there. Oops. It's not as cluttered as that lot over there is. Okay. Unfortunately, it's not as high either, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay. So we'll have one over there. Oh, let's make that a little bit longer. I know we lose a little bit of resources every time we do this, but in a way it's definitely worth it. Okay. Okay, nice, and then we'll fill that up later on. Okay, so next up, we want to get rid of that one temporarily. get that one into place, just so that we can see what it does and what it requires. That's going to be too steep, I think. Oh, now we're getting other things that we can make. Large window, nice. Just get rid of those. Okay, where's that T-junction? Sorry, cross section. Okay, they can go there for the moment. Let's pipe that one up. Okay. So that was the refiner. So what does that actually make? Ah, nice. Advanced filters, carbon fiber. Oh no, it requires coal. There's no way for us to do coal automatically currently. Graphite rods are the same, requires coal and graphene. So not something that we can currently make on this side. So it's something that we're going to do in that, have to do in that hot environment. The coal is going to be a problem, especially in that hot environment. Carbon nanotubes are going to be the same. Okay, so what does the other device do? Okay, so that's going to be input and input. Okay, so we might as well line that up. Okay, now we can make a railway, double track railway, steel alloy. Yay, we can do the steel alloy. Osmium alloy floor panels, freight cart, ooh, car, rail support, locomotive, buffer stop, train station, nice. Ooh, we're going to have so much more fun later on. Okay, that's a bit of a weird angle, but let's have a little look. What do we need to make all the other bits? So osmium ingot is gold and osmium. Sorry, alloys to make. We need the osmium ingots and gold. Steel. We're going to need graphene and coal. That's going to be a problem. Okay. I was hoping that there was going to be something that we could convert the organic matter into coal automatically, but it looks like it's a no-go. We're going to have to keep mining up the trees manually and then turning that into coal. Oh, damn it. Maybe with that microscope. Let's have a little look at that next. Ooh, we need to eat. Okay, so let's make the microscope in here, if we have enough room for it, that is. So let's put that one away. Reinforced frame. Ooh. Okay, that's something that we can't currently do. Maybe once we've got the steel going, we can make the reinforced frame. Okay. Large window. Requires reinforced frame. Can we do the reinforced frame? Oh, there we go. We can already do it. We need carbon fiber and iron beams. Okay. We can do the filters now, but we require those materials. Okay, so let's make one of those. Okay, so what do we actually do with those? Oh, I think it's a part for the... Oh, it's not something that we place. Oh no. Okay. What do we need for this one? Osmium ore and osmium ingots. That can be arranged. So we're going to be doing some more unlocking this way. Very nice. Let's put all this stuff in here temporarily. So it's all out of the way. Okay, osmium ore and ingots. How much do we need of each? 100. Okay, we're going to have to empty our inventory. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 100, so it's going to be 2 sets of 5, so that should be fine. We'll just dump that in there anyway, though. Okay. Osmium ore and osmium ingots. Let's start with ore. Okay. And osmium ingots. Oh no, that's 60. Oh no. Let's do it that way so it stops manufacturing it. That's one. Okay. Now we can grab the leftover 40. Sorry, a bit more than 40. Okay. There we go. So that's 100 and 100. So what do we unlock next? Conveyor version 3. Ooh, a secondary miner, very nice. Tunnel drill, nice. Geothermal plant, ooh, okay. Let's have a look. So miner level 2. We need composite beams, which we couldn't do initially, but we should be able to do now. Okay. That requires the drill. Okay, so this one's for diamond and ruby. So apparently, when mining the uranium, we won't need this one. That's interesting. I would have thought that the mining uranium would be involved with this miner. Okay, so apparently we can do uranium with that one. Interesting. I wonder where we find the diamond though. Cool. Geothermal plants. I wonder if we just plant down anywhere on the surface. Okay, we'll have to make 20 composite beams. Okay, what did we need for the composite beams again? Oh, osmium alloy. That's going to be pretty doable. Okay. there's nothing else that comes up in this one anymore. No. Okay. 30 letters. I think we have. Yeah, we've got copper neck left over. Okay. So the alloy is going to be the only issues. Cathode converter. Okay. So that's going to come into play later on. Not sure when exactly yet, but so yeah, a couple of things we're only going to be able to do in that hot environment. But it's nice to know that we can, when we're in that hot environment, we can actually use that heat to our advantage. We don't have to use the windmills anymore. At least when we're over there. And I think we might be able to transfer some of the power across to the non-hot areas. It will take some doing, but I think it will be possible. We're going to make a nice long line of the wind turbines, but I don't know if I really want to do that on stream. Because it's going to take a lot of concrete and it's a lot of patience as well. Okay, where to start? So, osmium alloy, let's do that first. So what did we need to make the osmium alloy again? We need one of these. I think it's this one as well. We need iron beams and gold wire. Gold wire. Oh, it was coming in over here and going into this one. And osmium gets us that one. Okay, do we have a split on that? I don't think we did. Oh, we did. Okay, it was this one here. Okay, got the water area over there. Let's see what we can do. Do we have any more cross sections? We do. We've got a couple over there. So we could go over here. Which one was the osmium ore again? I think it was this one. Yep. So we could build up this way. try doing for concrete. Oh, cement. We need more. Let's do that. Oh, I fell in that hole again. Really need to cover that one up a bit. Okay, I know it's not going to be that necessary, but let's just go with the assumption of reality. Let's do it that way. Okay. Hopefully we won't fall in that hole anymore. Oh, the tree's in the way. Okay, no, we're still going to need to put up it so that we can actually get to it. Okay. So the one that we need is this one. And it's going to have to go in that direction, unfortunately. I hope that that's lining up. Okay. Oh, we need more metal plates. Hopefully that's enough. There we go. How are we doing? We're still producing enough water by the look of it. At least for the time being. Okay, so osmium ore, ingots into that one. And then we're going to need gold ingots. Ah, spaghetti junction strikes again. Gold ingots. Not that one, but that one. Ooh, that's going to be one hell of a long way around. Okay. Get the circuit boards. Okay. Oh. Okay. How are you doing? Might still have to go that little bit higher. Well, actually, is that just... no, it's... damn it, it's intersecting that one now. Unless I do... ah. There we go. Okay. Now we need to have it wrapped up with that one over there. Can we do that? Looks like it should be right. Ooh! Damn it. God damn it. Oh. There we go. This is why I don't particularly like all these holes, and we need to fill them up. Okay, so that should be gold coming through now. And then it'll be coming out over here. Of course I've got a pipe up there. Okay, so that's going to turn it into the osmium ones. Let's see, do I have an empty slot over here somewhere? Oh, wait, missed it. So if I put one here, it's going to be in the way, but we can put one here. There we go. So that pipe's no longer in the way. I probably could have come in at an angle, gone that way. Okay, so where is that going? That's going over there. I think this thing's in the way now. At least for a straight line. Yep. So could go around it. I think I will put one here. So we could always go around this and then that way. So what we could do is we can have it go from a splitter. Let's see. Okay, so about here. That's roughly the right height. Okay. Oop. And we are short on plates. Can we reach that from here? I don't know. Yes. Seven. Okay. So if we make it go that way, we don't have to worry about the other direction. So all we want is to have it line up going that way. Okay. Pipe might still be in the way. Even if we do that. How about if we go the other direction? So easy to get stuck on this stuff. Okay, don't have to worry about that. So if we go there. I think this device is still quite a bit in the way, regardless. Again. Oh, not paying attention again. Okay, that might do it. Okay, it's a little bit on the P, but it will have to do. And we'll do the same with the other one. Okay, so now we should be right. Okay. Blast. And I'm going to have to redo that again now. Concrete again, cement. Can we get cement from here? I don't think so. I'll have to go that bit closer. Okay. That should be right. Okay, looks like that was the last track on the playlist. Okay, hopefully that should be right now. Okay, that way. That should do. There we go. So now we should be able to get that one in nice and neatly-ish without any overlaps. So now we've finally got the osmium alloy. Sweet. Okay, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the live stream there. So I hope that everyone has enjoyed it so far. If you have, please leave a like. If you haven't, please let me know why in the comments below. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button or the follow, depending on which channel you're watching on. Or granted, I'll upload it to the other channel later at some point. And I hope that everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that subscribe button or the follow to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon, and select all to get notified when the next video or live stream goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that everyone has enjoyed it and will enjoy future videos and live streams to come. Thank you all for watching, and bye for now.